bowling fans, it is time to crown a champion. CBS Sports Network brings you the 2016 PWBA Wichita Open Finals. Four of the world's top bowlers compete for prize money and a tour title. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Bowling on CBS Sports Network. It's great to have you with us. Dave Ryan alongside Kelly Kulick, two-time Queens winner. And you talk about a loaded field. Three of the four bowlers on our show today have won a major championship. Only one takes home the title today.
Yeah, we've seen Danielle on the Queen Show, Shannon Blahowski twice, but Shaidatul Hamidi from Malaysia qualified fourth. She's going to face Shannon in that opening match, looking for her first victory of the season. The winner will go on to face Maria Jose Rodriguez from Colombia, won a Queens a few years ago, and now Danielle McEwen, the top seed. She's made every cut so far throughout the season. 6 appearances total, followed by Shannon, myself, and Liz with 5 appearances in that match play format. The
only left-hander, Kelly, in our show today is Shannon Blahowski. She's come so close. A couple shows already trying to break through today.
Yeah, you know, she's been wearing her emotions on her sleeve right now. She's been in that winners contenders bracket twice now. She's really looking forward to opening that door and putting herself back to victory lane.
Danielle McEwen won the PWBA Tour Championship in Arlington last season, one of the best young bowlers in the world.
She has so much talent and so much experience at such a young age. She's traveling the world internationally, occasionally with Marshall Kent, her boyfriend. She's got a lot of experience domestically, and she's the top seed going in today's final match.
When we come back, it is time to bowl for the world's top compete for the PWBA Tour title. Only one can be the 2016 Wichita Open Finals champ. We find out who that is coming up next. We are ready to bowl. Wichita Open Finals on CBS Sports Network. PWBA Tour. Time now for a future for the sport. Lane pattern. Kelly, 41 feet.
Yeah, 41 feet. Volume is medium, 26 milliliters of oil. Look at this little block here. That's at about 20 feet. But the girls, with the talent on the show today, you're going to see multiple angles. You're going to be seeing girls playing to the right, and Maria Rodriguez, who has a little bit more rotation, is going to be more left to right inside of both of them. And then obviously the lone lefty in the field, Shannon, will be in her own zone down on this side of the lane. So multiple angles, multiple ways to attack the pattern. Let's see what Shaidatul Hamidi, how she starts off.
From Malaysia. Gets us going. 7-pin count.
Now Shaidatul, this is her first time on TV in the United States, all the way from Team Malaysia, a few years on the team. Great performance to get her into this match.
"25 years old, from Perak, Malaysia, and does cover and has a mark. Any player who converts a 7-10 split on our CBS Sports Network Finals will receive a $100,000 bonus, courtesy of Ultimate Bowling Products." From Dayton, Ohio, here's Shannon Blahowski.
2 titles to her credit, 33 years old, multiple years on Team USA. Again, the only lefty on the show.
The 06 Queens winner. Looking for help there on the 6-pin, doesn't get it. And a single pin conversion coming up for her.
Sliding right about 12 at the foul line. Her break point's right around 6 or 7 down there. 10-pin falls, tries to trip 6-pin from behind. No luck.
There's the spare. Third TV show, as we mentioned, of the year for Shannon. Las Vegas Open and the Storm Sacramento Open. Unfortunately, no wins. Maybe the third time will be the lucky appearance here for Shannon. 24 games coming in.
She is so due to win. She's got that finger taped up too. She's a lot of irritation. The fingers have been ripping with the changing in elements and climate. Hoping to keep her hand in the ball a lot longer.
Double wood instead. Not easy with a 3-9.
Yeah, well, she came up high on the right lane. Now she goes to the left lane a little bit light. Let's see where she can watch where the ball is tracking. Very, very far outside. 5 down the lane. Here's 48, 49 feet right around there. She's still outside the breakpoint zone, which is around 5-6. Stay calm, stay calm. Makeable spare. She left a makeable spare.
Covers nicely. As the double wood has the mark. Shaidotl, this is such an opportunity to represent her country and win her first title for herself and for Malaysia. So proud in our conversation we had with her last night about the Malaysian bowling program and what this would mean for her nation. Shots like that, she might just be a champion. Perfect.
Great, great shot. So very, very tall in the beginning of her stance. Holds the ball towards her shoulder. She's going to have like a hinge type drop way in the approach. Second step of a 5-step approach, gets past the knee. Now there's a slide step. It means her 4th step's going to be very quick, but look how high her backswing is. Her head's here, and her backswing's way, way elevate in the air. Quick power step, long slide, and with those long arms, she's able to create a lot of speed and great projection. But comes up high, leaving the 4-pin. She really uses her height to her advantage. With her long limbs, her long legs, and her long arms, she really can project the ball down the lane and create a lot of fluidity within her approach and keep her angles nice and tight.
Her tournament to date, one of 8 bowlers on the Malaysian national team currently competing on the PWBA tour.
Yeah, I have to mention that she makes the 4-pin there, but we saw a lot of the Singapore girls earlier in the season. The Malaysian team came over. They're just gaining more experience, more knowledge over here in the States, and they have been a force to reckon with this season.
Bernice Lim winning the Queens this year from Singapore. Back to the lefty, Shannon Blahowski. To the 1-2 pocket, finds it. Trip on the 7. All 10 down for Shannon.
Little help from the gutter out there. Shannon's game, so many years on Team USA, I've watched her bowl. 4-step approach, moves the ball in the 1st step. Swing just higher than the height of the head, but her hips are nice and forward there, slightly open. She creates a lot of projection with that right arm forward. Doesn't kick back, and the leverage she creates. Look at the knee, straight through the stance, balance leg, trails down. Such power.
Whoa, that shot nowhere near the 1-2 pocket. So the 1-3-9 double what to deal with here for Shannon. What happened?
Yeah, she was light in that left lane before leaving the 3-9. Let's see what happens. Now there's that right arm forward, but occasionally if she pulls down, the shoulder closes and the hand cannot quite get around the ball. Could have been a potential gutter ball right here, but she has enough rotation, enough service on the ball to help it back on the lane itself.
And does cover and seems very relaxed and focused.
Well, the girls noted they get about 20 minutes of practice, so you have 3 right-handers in the field, and Shannon's the only lefty. She has to take that time to break the lane down for her advantage. Most often enough, it's a lot of surface on a bowling ball, create a track to the left of her, and then have something to bump it off of.
Back to Hamidi. 4th frame.
Wow.
Right hit. 1-2-4-10.
Devastating. She was high a few times. From behind, slides at 17, 10 at the arrows. She's right around, here's 7-8 down here. Now the ball would want to come back, doesn't have enough energy. Does even hit the head pin for the washout.
Tough cover. Cannot convert. 10 stands, open frame. Shaidotl Hamidi.
So close.
Told us yesterday her dad got her bowling at about age 9. She basically followed her dad at the bowling center every day. And loved the game from the first time she touched a bowling ball. First ever TV show, but internationally she's had a lot of big matches and experience for Team Malaysia.
Absolutely. Her key is just trying to repeat the shots.
Good shot there, 4-pin.
Controlling the pocket, hitting the 1-3 for the right-handed bowler. Again, makeable spares. Let's look at her game from behind again. So long limbs, high back swing, great follow through. Tracking point board 10, about 47 feet. Ball goes towards the 8-pin, leaves the 4-pin. She will go to the plastic ball for the spare.
And converts.
Now Shaiditl started the match, so Shannon opened up her game on this right lane, which she seems to be comfortable right now. She'll have to finish the match on the left lane.
This is the pocket, though.
Mixed reaction.
Up.
Yeah, mixed reaction. So Shannon's been hovering around that 8-7 zone. That ball picks up into a roll fairly quickly. Rolls out towards the pocket, high in the head pin.
And there's the mark to stay clean. To date, we told you Sen has made a couple of shows already, but just short each time. We'll see if this is her special day. And she told us, Kelly, last night, she's using those runner-up finishes as motivation to try to finally win one here.
Yeah, we've heard a lot of players talk about some of the defeats that they've experienced, using that as motivation. Shannon is one of the younger ones out here, but watching these collegiate girls come up, the competition is so fierce.
Again, can't find that 1-2 pocket. Tough split. 3-6-7.
That left lane has Shannon perplexed, myself included. Seems there might be some topography issue. Again, fairly straight. This one was a better executed shot, but it's almost like somebody pushed the ball towards the gutter. Checking her foot, see where she slid. Not very happy.
Can't cover, 7 stands, open frame. Halfway home, match number 1. PWBA Wichita Open on CBS Sports Network. More bowling on the way. The Keeper of the Plains Monument, North Seneca Street in Wichita. Are you looking for some great PWBA gear? Then visit the official online store of the PWBA at shoppwba.com. Shaiditl Hamidi, a 300 game to get here. Pretty exciting stuff.
Absolutely. Tripped it. Drama. Gotta love it. She defeated Diana Zavalova 300-209 in the group step ladder finals in Wichita, Kansas, to make her first telecast in the United States.
That is the way you put an exclamation point on getting into the show for the first time in her career. 6th frame here, works on a spare, up by 3 against American Shannon Pluhowski, the lefty from Dayton.
She came up late last time on this lane, so she makes a proper adjustment. Uh-oh.
Kelly didn't like it, and that's why.
Yeah, these lanes are a little funky right now. Let's see what's going on. The lane condition itself, again, 41 feet. It's a long distance of oil. Again, 16 at the foul line, 8 at the arrows, but way out here, almost on a ledge, board 4. You can see the bowling ball and the colors on the bowling balls. It's trying to migrate and hook and change direction. Not enough. Ball needs to pick up much sooner. 2-4-10.
Can't nail the 10 and cannot pick up the spare. So the match, a dramatic shift.
Yeah, Dave, 41 feet again. So Shaiditl's around here. Shannon's way over in this zone. There's a lot of room for error over here as the ball goes down the lane. If you miss right, it's never coming back. Where this flat spot is on the lane, the girls have to get more inside, not give up the pocket so much down there, and see if they can control the 1-3 and for Shannon the 1-2. 41 feet. 3
opens now, Kelly, between these 2 bowlers. 2 for Shaiditl. 7th frame, trying to get it going, and that comes in high. Only a 6-pin count.
A lot of questions going through the player's mind right now. Shaidadl is much more deeper here on the left lane. She was right around the second arrow on the right lane. She's going to slide much deeper between the third and fourth arrow, right around 13, 14 at the arrows, inside the target down the lane. And I hate to bring out this analysis, Dave, but they're fishing. Either has to be a ball change, an angle change, or most likely both.
This is going to be a grind-out match then, but it's still close. Each bowler trying to find the pocket.
Yep.
Not an easy cover. A lot of wood to get onto the pit, and successful spare conversion for Shaidadl Hamidi, the 4 seed.
Again, most bowlers hate shooting the spare. It's not a very easy one to make. You have to have that sleeper look in the back pin. Ball hits the 3-pin head on, takes out the 6, goes into the 9, but that little bounce of the 6-pin off the side gutter or side wall makes a 10.
Better shot, but no break.
Ball
on
change
the
for
6.
Shannon. All right, so Shannon made a ball change. She went to something more aggressive. Ball starts to pick up sooner, change direction just a little bit high, leaves the 6-pin. So she made the ball change. That was the first key to find a different reaction. From here, it'll just be a subtle adjustment.
Has the mark to keep this a very close match.
Look at Shannon, has bowled for the title in the 4 of last 5 championship round appearances. 1 win and 3 second-place finishes. That's not motivation enough.
Including 2 this year. She's had enough of the runner-ups. She told us yesterday, time to take home the trophy. It will not be easy. Late trip on number 7, down it goes, big strike. And perhaps some much-needed momentum for Shannon Blahowski.
Yeah, comes out of the break after talking with her coach, Rob Goschel from EBI. Makes a ball change. She's in the same zone, but more aggressive bowling ball. Same area of the lane. Little love tap from the gutter. This is great view. Head pin goes off. 4-pin lightly in front of the 7. Hey, I'm going to come back. I'm going to knock you out. Ball change for Shaidadl, too.
8th frame. 10-pin.
Tough break right there. Way to execute. Both girls making ball changes. Same part of the lane. Same thing, 2nd, 3rd arrow. Controls the break point. You can see that lime insert of the bowling ball going down the lane as it starts to get taller in that roll phase. 6-pin horizontal right around the 10.
99 competitors to open up this event. 11 different countries represented. Shaidadl bowls from Malaysia today. 10-pin, got it. Anyone's match as we check in with the stat pack.
1 for 8, 2 for 8, 5 out of 6 for Shannon, 1 open frame and 2 open frames for Shaidadl. She's going to stick with that same ball. So, Dave, I mentioned the thumb slug, all right, that lime green. So it's going down the lane. Try to track its motion. It's really great to see the visual of that skid hook roll phase, and it'll give you a cue of what the ball's motion really is. And as players, we want to see that shape, nice smooth shape going down the lane.
Keep an eye on it.
Beautiful.
Crunches into the 1-3 pocket, all 10 back. Big strike for Shaidadl Hamidi.
This was great. Both players making a ball change. A lot of red flags had popped up with their ball reaction. She's in that same part of the zone, a little bit further right than she was. There's that thumb hole. So it's on its side. Now it's getting taller and taller. Beautiful, beautiful motion. Watch the ball split the 8-9, straight back off the pin deck, 10 in the pit. Gotta love that reaction.
Blahowski trying to answer. Southpaw. High rev rate, a lot of velocity, but only 9 down. 6 stands for Shannon.
Yeah, she was high in this lane before. Subtle adjustment would have been 2 to the right, maybe keep the same target, or 2 in 1 move. Slightly inside into the right, high on the head pin. 3-pin goes in front of the 6. Makes the spare. What's interesting about Shannon, she does not use a spare ball. She simply kills her wrist a little bit. But the winner of this match will face Maria Jose Rodriguez, waiting in the wings, practicing on the practice pair. Will it be Shannon or Scheidadl?
Maria Jose Rodriguez, the 2 seed, won the 2014 Queens. Lots of major international and PWBA Tour success in our show today. Shannon steps up at the 10. Lots of strikes to get things going. And try to win, but just 8 pins there, leaves the 4-7.
Look at the ball. She gets the ball slightly late in the swing, and whenever it's late, tendencies want to pull down. She said she has to watch her shoulder by being too forward at the swing. And if the shoulder gets too far forward, sometimes the hand just gets outside of the bowling ball, causing you to miss inward at your target.
She needed a double and 9 pins in the 10th to win and shut out Scheidadl Hamidi, but that didn't happen.
Now she's got to put some more pressure on Scheidadl here, because Scheidadl can still win this match, but she's got to figure something out. Great shot for Shannon. Total 180. Cut her right arm forward, knee forward at the foul line. Her launch angle was much better. You could see her hand stay behind the ball a little bit longer. Beautiful, beautiful execution.
2 strikes and 1 pin. That's what Scheidadl needs for the victory. Help on the 7, there's 1. Big shot, inching closer to a victory in her first ever TV appearance.
Great, great delivery. Ball comes a little bit light. I think it's a 5 pin that slides in front of the 7 to just give it enough tip to tip it over. She's got to have the second one.
Needs a strike.
Uh-oh.
Comes in high, but the 4-pin tripped up and gets what she needs. All Shannon can do is watch, because just with 1 pin now, Scheidadl Hamidi will advance up the ladder.
I've got no words, Dave. Just wow. It's a little faulty with her footing there, a little aggressive. Ball hydroplaning a little bit longer. She trips the 4.
Looked like a few things might go wrong on the release there, but gets the break she needed. Just has to keep it on the lane, which she does. Gets 10, needed 1, has the victory. A 10-pin win, and she's off to the next round. Maria Jose Rodriguez, past major champion, awaits the winner, Scheidadl Hamidi from Malaysia. More bowling coming up on CBS Sports Network. Watch early round coverage of all PWBA events, plus live and on-demand coverage of all the best professional bowling action on Extra Frame. Visit www.extraframe.tv for more info or to subscribe today. Our Smithfield moment of the match, second ball for Scheidadl Hamidi. 10th frame, she really came through.
Yes, she did. Footwork's a little sloppy on this one, comes up high, but a little break in the back, trips the 4-pin forward. I love her reaction. Fist pumping seems to be natural out here, doesn't it?
Finished with 4 straight strikes. Striking out of the 10th. And a win in her first ever Tour TV appearance. Impressive. Maria Jose Rodriguez, 2 seed. Lives down Austin, Texas, originally from Tolima, Colombia. Michael Players Championship major winner, Clara Guerrero. Great bowlers from that country. Her start was a high shot, 2-pin stand, 3-6.
Yeah, she started the match on the left lane, so she's going to finish on the right. Must have seen something in the practice time that she was allotted. 4-step approach, slides around 25, 26, 17 at the arrows, 47 feet. Ball changes direction, high, 3-6.
She covers. She's happy. Want to get that clean start, get your mark.
Yes, indeed. Of all the players, she's got the highest rev rate, which means the most revolutions per second as the ball's going down the lane. Shaidatl's going to be further right of her, giving her a little track to burn up and throw to her, but defeated Shannon Blahowski in the first match, 190 to 180.
So the lone lefty has been dispatched. Hamiti's second game. Missed everything. Wow. Way light. 1, 2, 4, 10. Wash out.
Yeah, she's flushed the first one in the 10th last match, tripped 4, 9 at the arrows. We see that thumb holes is migrating, so right around here is board 7. Far distance now. The end of the pattern is much sooner than what it is. Right around board 6 out to the gutter is kind of like the no-fly zone. Don't fly in that area. Don't get the ball there.
She did. Check the footwork a bit at the foul line. That's an early open.
First frame, not too much. Again, very, very tall stance. Ball drops in the swing. High, high swing. Lost the footing there at the foul line. Anytime you lose footing, it could be a no target zone. Left lane, second frame. First shot in the left lane for this match.
Got a piece of the 4-pin, not enough though to knock it down. 9-pin count.
Yep, high, high hit. So we're seeing some transition going on. Lane's starting to break down a little bit. High on the head pin, ball goes forward. 4-pin stands alone. Couldn't get the love this time.
Shaidatl won the 2015 Malaysian International Open Bowling Championship. And the best singles performer on the 6-member Malaysian team at the 2015 World Championships in Abu Dhabi. Kelly, your team took home the gold.
Yeah, a lot of great memories. Danielle on this show today, we shared the doubles victory and then the team victory. She went on to Masters. We both went on the Masters. She did very, very well there as well. International players, Shaidatlh from Malaysia, Colombia, USA. We do have the best bowlers in the world competing.
Jose Rodriguez looks for that 1-3 pocket, leaves the 10.
Great shot and recovery after that first frame. Came up high, and this time she's right in the pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice slide. Great wrist action at the bottom of her swing, not the release. 47 feet. Makes the spare.
National champion at Maryland Eastern Shore, a bowling powerhouse. And has an MBA from Lindenwood in 2012, so very well for herself. She's coming from Colombia. Multiple national championships, Division I Player of the Year.
Smart girl. Very, very smart girl.
4-time All-American at Maryland Eastern Shore.
Yep.
Impressive. In the pocket, all 10 down. Little dance, little celebration, having some fun. I like it.
Well, I guess the more times you're on TV, the more comfortable you get. Now her wrist gives her rotation. The elbow gives her a lot of rev rate. Solid ball, the green label on the ball will show you its ball motion down the lane. Little move, little hey, hey, ho, ho. She's got a good fan base behind her. Her mom's in the audience cheering her on.
That's great. First strike of the match. Hamiti tries to respond with one of her own. Get some help. 7 down late. She'll take it.
Let's look at this delivery. Now, the whole time she's been around the 8-9 zone, she moves deeper down the lane or inside the lane, controlling that 1-3. So again, there is that out of bounds zone. 41 feet, there's that OB to the right, where if you just miss 1 or 2 boards right, it's not coming back. But then that block and that pattern wants to get it to shape up and start to change direction.
Each bowler strike in their respective third frames. Scheidottel goes for back-to-back jacks. No, big four instead.
Wow.
4, 6, 7, 10. Almost impossible to make.
Yeah, both lanes playing entirely different from each other. She's much deeper on this left lane, right around 13 and 14, but she's playing straighter. So the ball is going to pick up and just make one motion. That's left. That's high, high on the head pin. There has to be a move coming up on her in her next coming frame on this lane. She'll go the spare ball, try to bounce out, but go for 2.
But only gets 1 and chops. 4-7. So 7-pin count.
Yeah, this was a very high score pattern too throughout the week in Wichita. We saw a lot of the girls here in Wichita. Great scores. Obviously, Scheidottel had 300. And now Maria Jose Rodriguez on the right lane, working on a strike.
All 10 down. That's how you take advantage. International champions this season. Talk about Bernice Lim, who made the use of the Rubik's Cube famous.
Yes, she did.
In Vegas at the Queens. Sherry Tan from Singapore, the Sacramento Open, and Clara Guerrero in Green Bay, the second major. There she is with the glasses on the left there. She's
cheering on her friend.
Her good friend can win. All 10 down.
Three in a row for Maria Rodriguez. Scheidottel Hamidi down 46 pins going into this 5th frame. This right lane is just causing her havoc. She really is not sure what's going on here. She's going to move deeper like she's on the left lane, create a little bit more left to right, but an angle change has to be in the cards for her.
Just like that, over 2 frames in a massive hole.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth frame. That's how you climb back in the match. You got to start to string strikes together, and now, with the deficit being so big.
Yeah, let's see. So she's sliding 16, 17, much more straighter. There seems to be a hold spot down the lane. Here she is, 12 at the arrow, so deeper inside than what she was. The brown indicator mark, here we are at 44 feet, folks. Before she was over on this side, and now she moved inside to get more hook out of the lane. Strike is a result.
Looks for a 3rd strike in the match, her first double. To cut it to a 36-pin deficit. Can't do it 4-pin stands, but a good shot.
Great delivery. She figured him out right now. Recovered on that right lane. Great shot on the left lane. 4-pin spare.
She struck 5 times in the opening match against Shannon Pluhowski, including the last 4. To put it away. Now she faces a huge hill against the former major champion. Halfway home, Wichita Open 2nd match. Maria Jose Rodriguez of Colombia is in great shape. She's celebrating some strikes and a big lead at this point of the match. Wichita, Kansas. North Rock Lanes hosting this great event. Tournament stats, you see 99 entries. We mentioned 11 different countries represented. Some of the other key finishers, Kelly.
Yeah, Diana Zavalova, who's been in contenders bracket to make the show. Great performance. Amanda Green, Carolyn Doran-Ballard. She's so close every week. Sandra Luthod and Jelimar Beasley from Clarksville, Tennessee. Rounded out your top 12 for this week in Wichita.
How'd you feel about your bowling? Saw you there in 8th place.
Yeah, I was really good, and unfortunately, I'm hindering a little bit of an ankle issue, but no doubt I'm still going to be a competitor.
We'll get better soon. We'll see you in the winner's circle before too long.
Maria's working on a great string here. 6th frame leads by 46 pins, working on 3 strikes.
4-bagger and a huge lead. 56. Looking for help across the deck. The nudge, not enough for the 10.
The pins fly around very, very easily. Great execution, leaves a 10-pin.
Ten-pin down, no problem. Single pin conversion. And avoids any serious trouble. Took advantage of the early open from Scheidel in the first frame. Another came in the fourth. Rodriguez has stayed clean. 3 strikes. 3 spares to date, 7th frame. Oh, 10 down, a great shot. Her best of the match. She's locked in.
Great execution by Maria. Scheidel's on the right lane. This is where we see her room for error. So at the foul line, 15, right around 9, 10. Now let's look at the second shot later on. Slides a little bit deeper. Here she's closer inside, so further inside on the second shot, outside on the second. Yeah, you can see the angle portion. Off the hand is where the ball is most crucial. So on that first delivery, it was more left to right off her hand, causing the ball to flay to the right. The second one, her hand stayed behind it longer and stayed inside the track line, but she misses the head pin again, leaving it to spare. In the bowling world, we have an expression, hit the one in front. She missed it, but left the one in front. Single pin spare. To me, this would be a ball change, or definitely an angle change, to get away from that problematic area.
So much success. Team Malaysia takes care of the single pin spare.
There's also another saying, it's you can't out-execute poor ball reaction. And when you physically feel like you have to do something to the ball to make it work, it's a 15-pound object. Your body is trying to struggle to balance it out within your approach yourself, because the ball and shoe move at the same time on the same side of the body. So a lot of questions running through her mind, at least mine.
All 10 down.
I know she likes the left lane. Except for that big four, she's been pretty clutch on that left lane.
Brent Bowers, General Manager, North Rock Lane. It's great to see Brent here. We thank him for all his support. PWBA Tour.
Watch Maria's eyes, how focused they are at the beginning, and then they drop down to her target.
Results. Pretty good shot. No help this time, though. The scout does not take out number 10.
She's doing a great job of controlling the pocket right now. Excellent job of repeating shots, makeable spares. Again, her eyes, almost as if she can see the entire lane, and then drops down to her target.
Member of Team Columbia since 2004, nudges the 10, just got enough of that. Let's break down her delivery.
Maria's in great, great shape. She works out hard in the gym and trains 4 or 5 days a week. Tall approach, left foot slightly in front, high towards the shoulder. Drops it in on the first step, gets her feet nice and fast and quick, creates a lot of leverage. Shoulder relaxes at the bottom. Her trail leg is up in the air. She creates a lot of power and ball speed.
Results just like that.
Now she had a 46-pin lead going into that frame. She made a ball change there. She knows she's well advanced of winning this match and going into the championship match. Makes the ball change, gets a little bit deeper inside in her comfort zone, 16, 17 at the arrows. Watch her eyes. So it's as if she can see the entire lane itself, nice and long. And at the last second, now she drops it down towards her target. Really for bowlers to get the arm swing to go through their path.
Help on the 10-pin late in this match. But it's not going to be enough for Scheidel Hamidi in a huge hole. Does strike to cut to 36.
Yeah, finally moved in deeper, gets away from that hang spot to the right. Head pin off the sidewall, kicks back, takes out the 10 pin.
4 strikes in this match for Shaidal, and her first double comes in the 8th and 9th.
Yeah, max score for Shaidal is 202. Maria can strike out for 238. Not quite 6 pin, just not enough. Lays flat in front of the 10 pin. She marks here, she can strike out for 181, and Maria will be the winner of this match.
Shaidal's parents did not make the trip from Malaysia, but she wanted to send all the best wishes home and thank them so many times in our conversation yesterday for all the support. She learned the game starting at age 9, following her dad to the local bowling center. But comes up a little bit short against Maria Jose Rodriguez in match 2. The 2014 Queens champ is through to the next round. Great bowling continues on CBS Sports Network. The 2-seed Maria Jose Rodriguez advances to the championship match. If you hope to master the spare, your level of consistent success will depend on the strategy of your starting position.
Establishing your own personal spare system is very important, and every bowler should establish their own, not a cookie cutter or one they read out of a book. That'd be a good place to start, but you want it personalized.
Right. We want to develop a framework when you're building your spare system, but everyone's is going to be very different from person to person, from high level to elite players. Just figure out what works for you on the environments that you're playing on.
So we kind of showed you we want to get a base. We want to get for our left-hand spares and our right-hand spares. So we want to establish at the 10 pin and the 7 pin. And once we have that established, we recommend throwing at least 5 shots, paying attention to where you're standing, where you're sliding, and where you're crossing the arrows, and kind of average those out to where you can actually hit the center of the pin. Once you establish those 2 corner pins, the 7 and 10 pin, we want you to move in and work for the 2 pin or the 3 pin. The nice thing about it is once you have those established, we got the 4-6 is just splitting the difference.
Right, because regardless, like you're saying, regardless what's down lane, if you have those key pins and you know exactly where you want to stand and where you look, whatever combinations up there, you're going to be good.
It also can, when you go to another center, if your system is established for one lane pattern in one facility, and you go to another center and it's a little slicker or a little drier, you have more hook and less hook, all of a sudden your system fails because you have established where I want to throw it, but your ball isn't doing the same thing.
Right. I think, you know, when I think of myself in particular, I knew my spare system was what I wanted when, if I was on a short pattern, or if I was on a house pattern, or if I was on something with a lot of volume. If I had to move more than 2 boards in either direction to convert what was up there, then it really wasn't anything that I could count on.
So when you go to your next practice session, try to start working with your base on those corner pins, start using your plastic ball more, and work on that spare system, and at the same time you'll be helping your arm swing.
Rod and Kim, thanks. Great advice. USBC Bowling Academy provides hundreds of hours of high-quality instructional videos for bowlers of all skill levels. Learn from Team USA and USBC certified gold coaches, as well as other top pros and instructors. Visit USBCBowlingAcademy.com today for more information. We're set for our championship match, PWBA Wichita Open Finals. Maria Jose Rodriguez, Danielle McEwen each have 1 title. One gets her second coming up. Rodriguez, McEwen, championship match coming up. Kelly joined by Danielle.
Danielle, in the last few matches, Shaidalo's having a lot of trouble on that right lane. It seems to be a hang spot. What do your tour reps have you giving you information for this right lane going into this championship match?
That's the same thing I saw when I first came out and practiced earlier, and since then they've changed a lot, so we're kind of coming in with a new game plan based off of other than what I saw when I was practicing, and we'll take it 1 shot at a time.
All right, championship match coming up. Good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
Kelly, thanks. Danielle confident, focused as usual. 2015 Smithfield PWBA Tour Championship winner in Arlington at the USBC headquarters last year. But this is 2016. Looks for her first title on tour this season. Already such a young bowler, a lot of Team USA experience. Starting off the 1 seed with a ring and 10 pin.
Yeah, she talked to Dale Ballard and Hank Boomershine, the 2 tour ups here for the Storm International Bowling Products this week. And the game plan was, knowing how tight it is to the right down the lane, she's going to be in the same zone that Maria is and play deeper inside. Great execution from the first frame, 10 pin. She'll go to the plastic ball to make the spare, cross lane. Stony Point, New York, 1 title to her credit, such a young age.
Stony Point, beautiful part of the state, mid-Hudson Valley. North of New York City. A reminder, any player who bowls a 300 game on our CBS Sports Network finals will receive a $10,000 bonus from the PWBA. So it can't be Danielle. Maybe Maria Jose Rodriguez. Nowhere near 300 first game, but able to grind it out to beat Hamidi. Her start, championship match, perfect.
I have to compliment Maria. Her game looks so structured right now and so fundamentally sound. Foot stops at the foul line, creates a long flat spot and leverage. She's right about board 8. The ball's going to change direction, beautifully go into the pocket. Wow, 10 pin straight back into the pit. And she's using a different ball on the left lane. So the purple on the right, Venom type bowling ball from Motive Products on the left. It's got to get there.
Avoids the 7-10. Just the 10 pin up. Big difference between the left and right lane in her approach.
Yeah, she threw that ball, the fill ball in the last match. Let's see in this frame, in this delivery, she's going to be sliding much deeper, right around board 27, 28. Right around the same area of the arrow zone, but way right. Ball has a lot of flare potential, made it back to the pocket. Flat 10.
Didn't see the 7-10 there, but any player who does convert that 7-10 split on our CBS Sports Network finals will receive a $100,000 bonus courtesy of Ultimate Bowling Products. McEwen steps up and blasts 10 back into the pit. The youngster telling us, Kelly, yesterday she's doing her best bowling of her career, which says something, top of her game.
Yeah, Danielle, she's got a great physical game. Worked with Rod Ross, head coach of Team USA. 4-step approach, really key of dropping the ball on the swing, nice and smooth. So tall and long-legged. Look how still her head is. High back swing. She's in a great leverage position, and then she drives through the shot. Great clean release with her thumb. Perfect balance at the foul line. Strike right there. She's got great physical skills. I said she's one of the best shot makers out here on tour this year.
She felt lined up all week, she said, in Wichita.
Yeah, and when her success in Wichita, she's much further to the right. When she scored as well as she did, she's playing a lot deeper. I don't know if it's necessarily defense, but she's in the same part of the lane as Maria's because there's so much hang down to the right.
Four pin.
High delivery. Just a pinch inside. I caught that from my angle and glance. High up on the head pin. 2 pin goes around the 4 pin to kick out the 7. She kind of knew it though. Woo! She got that one in off her hand. Cross lane to make the spare. Knocks it out. So down by 11 going to the 4th frame. 2 different balls. Got it way right the last time on this lane. Changes her thumb out from the one to the other. Bowlers do that to have the same feel ball to ball. Much better shot. Oh, just
10
not
pin.
enough. Great delivery, great execution. As a bowler, you want to repeat shots from the back of the approach to the foul line. So the last time was way right down the lane. 18 at the arrows, 47 feet. Ball deflects slightly, 6 pin just falls in front of the 10.
There's a 10-pin. Hate to bring up bad memories, but Maria Jose did have her Queen's Championship over you a couple years back. What are your memories of that championship match?
Some memories, we had a little malfunction. There was about a 10 or 12 minute break, kind of like the Super Bowl of the Saints. Not quite sure what happened. There was a power outage or something, and when we came back off the commercial break, I stoned an 8-pin, couldn't quite carry, but look at Danielle's scores, moving from 12th place to first, what she did.
Wow, locked in. All 10 back. Flush strike.
Yeah, Danielle playing the same part of the lane as Marie is. She's in the same zone, 27, 18, 17, 18 at the arrows. Great ball reaction. You know, for a 24-year-old, she's got so much experience traveling the world internationally, bowling in the World Bowling Tour, a title to her credit. She's really enjoying this lifestyle of being a professional bowler.
Fifth frame, trying to expand that lead. Looking for help on the 10, won't get it. Could have been up 32. With a 4-bagger. Season results, third place in Vegas at the Queens, the first major won by Bernice Lim. How about the result as a top seed in Wichita? We'll find out. She could take home her second career title.
Yeah, as I said in the opening telecast, she has made every cut so far in every event this season.
There's the 10 for the former collegiate star at Fairleigh Dickinson in New Jersey. All-American, Player of the Year. Just like Maria Jose Rodriguez at Maryland Eastern Shore. And she and Danielle did compete against each other in college.
Trouble there.
Big trouble. 4-6.
Let's see this one. Insider target, ball picks up way, way soon. So both girls are playing in the same part of the lane. Track area is starting to develop and cause a lot more friction. The ball picked up sooner, went way high in the head pin. 4-6.
And on the bench, McEwen sees her lead balloon to 34 pins. With the middle of the match open for Rodriguez.
Sticking with the same ball now.
Needs a bounce back and gets it. Big shot. Halfway mark, championship match in Wichita. The Junior Gold Championships will take place July 16th through the 23rd in Indianapolis, Indiana. This elite event features the top youth bowlers in the country competing for $250,000 in scholarships in 6 age-based divisions. And a chance to bowl on Junior Team USA. Visit bowl.com/juniorgold for more information. PWBA Kelly is back. I know you're ecstatic to be back on tour competing. Second year. How about some of the stops we have seen and will see?
Got to visit parts of California up there in Rohnert Park. Then we made our way Midwest to Wichita, Lincoln, Nebraska, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Ashwaubenon Bowling Center where the championship was. And then as we make our way east, Rochester, Lexington, Kentucky, Seminole, Florida, and then we're going to finish off in Illinois for the Women's U.S. Open in 2016. Over 8,000 miles traveled.
Women's professional bowling is back. We're so glad to see it. Year 2 of the return after the hiatus. And one person who's taken such advantage of that, young bowler, only 24 years old, Danielle McEwen, in great shape here.
Yeah, it really was great timing for her.
Works on a spare and all 10 down in the 6th frame.
Four-step approach, heel toe. 27, she's right around 17, 18 at the arrow. Same area as Maria Rodriguez, not quite as large of an angle. But she's matched up. The ball is her guide. She's reading the ball reaction. She's got great shape. Mom Susan right there in the background. Susan was not able to make the telecast at the USBC Queens in Las Vegas, but Danielle wanted to duly note that she's in her corner today and watching her from behind.
Mom is always there, right by her side. Her biggest fan. Watching shots like that, all 10 down. Not pure in the 1-3 pocket for a flush strike, but still the lead increases with the double. Strikes in the 6th, 7th. 5 strikes for the match. Up 44.
Yeah, Danielle, she gets the ball a little bit late in the swing, but she waits so well at the top of it to get to the bottom. Same time, look at the ball into the pocket. 6-pin pushes into the 10th the way it should be. And the ball hits the 5 and takes out the 8. Maria Rodriguez on the right lane now. Uh-oh, help.
7-10 split.
Wow, couldn't come at a worse time. Talk about taking air out of the balloon and deflating a little bit. That was a great execution. But if she converts this here, she might be a little richer.
$100,000 bonus on the line. If she can make it, she cannot, courtesy of Ultimate Bowling Products. Just the 7 leaves the 10.
She's down by 56 pins going in the 8th frame. Danielle's got a commanding lead.
Stat Pack will update you on the numbers. Strikes in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, and 7th for Danielle. And Rodriguez, pair of opens, devastating. The 5th and 7th. There's some deadwood down lane. We're going to get that cleared out as soon as possible. There we go.
Get the hook. Get the hook. Thank you to the mechanics back there. So well efficient, well trained, keeping us on a speedy path.
Will it be too little too late is the question. Striking the 8th, such a huge deficit, will be tough to overcome. That was a nice shot.
It was. Gets the ball in the swing. Feet follow the swing. Great hand reaction at the bottom of the swing. Nice path to the pocket. Wow. 10 frames. It's not over yet, but Danielle's got a commanding lead going in the 8th frame. Ooh, push, push, push. You hurt her.
Not what she wanted to see at all here this late in the match, the 4-7-10.
No, definitely got that one inside of her target. She said she has to get the ball on the swing smooth. Misses way, way inward. Not much, just a little bit inside off her hand at the moment of the release. The ball just doesn't have enough to push down the lane. 4-7-10, she could slide it over.
Trying. Not the 10 though, so late open. And a very slight opening, perhaps, for Maria.
Obvious here, hit the left side of the 4-pin, try to slide it over. Just doesn't have enough, not quite enough energy to get there. That's a teaser. But she did the smart thing. 2 pins equals 4 on the strikes.
Much better shot, 10-pin. Her max score went down from 269 to 234 with that open.
Flat 10. That's your routine, Danielle. Often enough you see her swinging her arm a lot. It's to allow the ball to feel that freeness into the swing and just letting it smooth into the swing, but then also to feel our arm swing go through the target. Mechanically, we have so many feels as a bowler because the object is so heavy and so large in our hand. Always trying to have that positive result.
Take care of the 10-pin. Foundation frame for Rodriguez. Does work on a strike.
Yeah, she needs to punch out for 2 or 3 to force Danielle to do anything in the 10th frame. Came up high last time.
This could be the first step, and only 9-pin count leaves the 10.
Her max score now is 183. Makes the 10-pin. Going for the conversion.
And by not striking there in the 9th, this match is over. Danielle McEwen has wrapped up her 2nd career PWBA Tour title. as she knocks off Maria Jose Rodriguez. The #1 seed just needed one match to win her title, and she's got it.
Both players finishing respectfully in the way they qualified. Danielle qualified first here in Wichita. Maria was second with her average and her match play record. Great performance by herself on her first telecast of the 2016 season.
A longtime member of Team Colombia. With so many accolades, gold medals, junior national championship in 2005, among many trophies she's brought back home to Colombia, now living just outside Austin, Texas. Been a great run, but not enough in the championship match. Finishes with a 171. Danielle McEwen will wrap up her second title here. It's got to be a good feeling. Step up knowing you've already won.
Yeah, it is a relief. You always want to get ahead of the match, so if there is an error that happens, you can still win.
7-pin count there, but she has what she needs for a second career title. Danielle McEwen wins the PWBA Wichita Open. Her second career title comes today. In Wichita, Danielle McEwen's won her second career title. A victory over Rodriguez in the championship match. Joined now by Brent Bowers, General Manager of North Rock Lanes in Wichita, to present Danielle with a trophy.
Thank you.
Danielle, first off, congratulations. But two questions. Is Mom Susan your good luck charm?
She definitely is. She didn't show up to the last show and I didn't win, so I had to make sure she was here this week.
All right, note to Susan, you have to be here. And second question, we're almost halfway through the season. You're now contender for Player of the Year, being such a young age. What does that mean going in the rest of the season for you?
It's definitely a top goal of mine, but at the same point I'm trying not to look at it and just take it one tournament at a time. Competition out here is so strong, so there's never going to be a point where, you know, I can take an easy weekend off. So come at it every weekend.
Well, you've made every cut so far, and I'm sure we're going to see more of you as the season goes on. Congratulations on your second tour title.
Thank you.
You're bowling so well, Danielle. As Mom Susan watches, posting for social media, I'm sure. You told us yesterday you're bowling the best in your life right now. What are you doing so well?
I wouldn't necessarily say the best in my life right now. This tournament, the match play portion was definitely the best showing of bowling I think I've ever had. I don't normally shoot really high scores and definitely not that many in a row, so it was pretty cool to do that.
And how to use this victory, your second career triumph, to move forward in your career?
It's a great feeling, especially being right in the middle of the season, so I'm going to hopefully use it just to propel myself and to keep succeeding through the rest of the tournaments.
Keep it going. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Danielle McEwen, champion of the PWBA Tour for the second time in her career. Mom certainly enjoying it, coming all the way from southern New York State. We've got more coming up after this. For now, it's time to celebrate for Danielle McEwen. A win and a hug for Mom. Congratulations to Danielle McEwen, winner of the PWBA Wichita Open. Her second career title. She'll join us next Tuesday, July 12th at 9 Eastern for the finals of the Pepsi PWBA Lincoln Open. For Kelly Kulick and the entire CBS Sports Network crew, it's Dave Ryan saying so long for the PWBA Wichita Open in association with the United States